We got HIVEMIND, guessing top Spotify Wrapped artists. Part 2. I honestly don't think I made this video. I sent mine in the day that they dropped, the day that I watched part 1, which was like 2 days after they dropped it. I don't know. Let's hope though.
We got Lil Uzi Vert, we got Drake, we got Kanye, Travis Scott, and who?
Playboy Cardi.
What's up? You're watching HIVEMIND, the most grateful show on the internet. My name is Raz, and I'm my thankful co-host Graydon.
Yo, why is he eyeing that bottle like that?
Once again, guessing your number 1. This is Guessing Your Top Artist on Spotify Wrapped. If you didn't see the first one, this is how it's gonna work.
Wait, is that an ad?
Members to send over
I thought that was a joke. Bro. That's an ad. W.
He's taken their top 5 artists of the year and blocked out their number 1 artist. We're gonna see the top 5, sans the top 1, and guess who that top 1 is. 1 point for each one to get right. Me versus Graydon versus you.
Sydney Sweeney in Los Angeles, California.
Word.
Third double in a row.
Sweeney's top artist for the 10th year in a row is Bruce Springsteen, the boss! Slam!
All right, before we get into
I don't doubt that he's on her top 5. That would be hilarious.
Brand new drop over on Cope's website. It's linked in description. It's on the screen. Go check that
Big drip.
out. 25 plus items. Great for Christmas gifts. Also linked in description is our Patreon and our Cameo if you'd like to support us, or click the join button here on YouTube and become a member.
Sydney Sweeney's a member.
We also have short form content over on
Shout out to the members. I'm a member.
But lastly, and most importantly, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Bacardi.
Hard.
Start the game. Let's toast to a year in music.
Please, dude, have a
Wonderful.
making my favorite cocktail during a little video.
Well, please serve me up, bartender.
I'm gonna be making us mojitos today. First, a little lime. Essential ingredient of mojitos is mint. Now, a little sugar. Let's go in with a little lime juice. And now, my favorite part.
Yeah, I bet it is.
The rum!
Yeah.
The Bacardi white rum.
Wonderful,
I'm
man.
gonna give him a little stir.
Oh,
Top it
yeah.
off with club soda. And one last final sprig of mint.
Nice, man.
Overall, slow service, but it looks beautiful. Cheers to a great year in music, and to Bacardi and Music Liberates Music.
And the concept album.
Which we will tell you about later in the video.
Okay.
Yourself some Bacardi, but only if you're of legal drinking.
I was about to say, I'm definitely too young for all that.
First patron, we
And just not interested.
N.I.K.
And Nick
Okay.
listens to Anderson .Paak, Kendrick Lamar, Brockhampton, JPEG Mafia, and who?
Brockhampton over Kendrick Lamar is crazy, but I mean, I guess. Who's bro listening to, man? I feel like this is gonna be a curveball. Taylor Swift. I don't know.
Great list.
I have to.
In there, despite not really dropping anything in a long time. This is definitely
Real.
like an archetype of music listener.
Definitely like an internet.
Absolutely.
Likes rap, but likes to have some melody in there.
And some style.
And that's what's making me think that number 1 is a complete curveball.
Some aesthetic, some experimentation, possibly.
Some strangeness.
But don't forget, this could be a curveball.
I know.
That's the thing. I think it is.
Spelled N-I-K, it usually means it's Nikolai, right?
Nicola.
Nicola or Nikolai.
Nikola Jokic. This could be the Joker.
That's true. In which case, my guess is going to be horses.
Clobbering of a trotting horse.
Anything but a
Okay, my real guess is Tyler, the Creator.
court.
Yeah, no squeaking shoes.
Time with my family.
3, 2, 1.
I put Tyler the Creator.
I put JID.
It is Tyler the Creator.
Yo, bro, you can't make this up.
No?
You can't make this
It
up.
was like a math equation.
It was.
I was gonna write Frank Ocean. And then I was like,
Ooh, that'd have been fair too.
Melody isn't king enough of all those.
That would have been fair.
And I just feel like if you're a Brockhampton fan,
That's true.
you probably love Tyler.
You're a Tyler fan.
Very true.
I only got into Brockhampton after watching as many Tyler, the Creator, Odd Future related videos, and then some Brockhampton videos ended up in my recommended. I guarantee you that's exactly how that happened.
Video starting off with a right answer. And I did not get one right until the very last question in the last
Crazy.
Let's see if I can break the curse.
Big time music listener here. Almost 126,000 minutes.
That's a lot of music.
Top songs kind of dominated by Tyler here. What's
Yeah.
the Frail?
Free the Frail is a JPEG Mafia song, along with 1539 North Calvert.
Yeah.
Genre hip hop. Hip hop hooray.
Nick, thank you so much for being a patron. Thanks for sending this in, and thanks for being such a big fan of music.
We love you, Nick.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Urchik.
And apologies if we make any jokes about that name.
Why would we?
It's not.
Why would we make jokes?
I had a cousin named Ertugrul.
Yeah.
And
Oh, really?
he was such a clown. He was such a absolute clown.
Makes sense.
Really?
Piece of shit.
Ah,
Fuck that guy.
wow.
Stole a lot from my family.
Yeah.
Also, he was a dog.
Like an animal. Oh.
Oh? What was that?
Okay.
Did bro glitch
Stole a
out?
lot from my family.
Yeah.
Also, he was a dog.
How'd that happen?
Like an animal. Oh.
How did that happen?
He was kind of a dog.
Ah.
He was also kind of a bird.
What
Oh.
the fuck, man?
He was a griffin.
Ertugrul.
Ertugrul the griffin. He was
Oh.
my cousin.
Okay.
Wow.
My family's kind of weird. My mom's side, all human.
Yeah.
My dad's side, mythical creatures.
Mythical, wow.
That's how you kind of end up with. But our
That's
family
fair.
is insane.
That's fair.
My mom's side of the family, a lot of them are hunters. So
Oh.
Oh.
a few make it out alive
Yeah.
from my dad's side every year.
Wow. Ertugrul listened to The Weeknd, Frank Ocean, JID, Kendrick Lamar, and
J. Cole.
Ah.
J.
from a
Cole.
different country, Riley.
Who is?
Ertugrul.
How do you know that?
From the top artist, the way it's spelled.
Oh, top artistin. Whoa, I didn't. Artistin. I didn't even notice that.
So I'm gonna guess Blade.
Hey.
Blady.
Oh.
Blady.
I don't know. I feel like this is what happens. I was editing our last video, and every single one that came up, I was like, how did I not put that together? It makes so much sense. Except for the curveballs, obviously.
Yeah, there definitely were some curveballs.
But a lot of them, I was like, wow, we missed some obvious ones.
Yeah.
And I feel like that kind of kickstarted my brain
Okay.
to look at these as math equations.
Yeah.
I'm not good at math, but I'm good at context
I
clues.
just don't think betting of any kind is a good idea,
Really? You
especially while young people are watching.
think young people
Real.
are watching this? This person's name is Ertugrul. It sounds to me like they're 206.
I'm guessing an old answer though.
3, 2, 1.
J. Cole.
Yep.
Blade.
This is J. Cole.
Oh my god, we are locked in. We are locked in. We're locked in, bro.
You're gonna win.
Oh, what? That doesn't.
It's just true. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ertugrul put in 74,000 plus minutes of listening.
Not minutes, minutin.
Minutin.
Top numbers.
Top numbers are Pink and White, Frank Ocean, In My Room, 90 Proof, Amari, and Crack Rock.
Crack rock, crack rock.
I would have loved to have seen one artist get some home country love. You know what I mean? Wherever you're from. I don't know what language this is, but I'm sure they have good music too. And here you are listening to The Weeknd.
Your top artists were all Canadian.
That's true.
Nah.
That's crazy.
Majid Jordan.
Yeah.
Tate McRae, Carly Rae Jepsen.
Tate McRae's Canadian?
That's true, man. But I hate America. We're to blame for a lot of the big problems. Shout out you, Ertugrul, though. Thank you for sending this in, and thank you for being such a big fan of J. Cole.
All right, Abby. We got Psychedelic Porn Crumpets, Alice Phoebe Lou, Mac DeMarco, Starfucker, and who?
Alex G. Alex G for sure.
Probably some other group with some obscenity in their name.
My brain immediately went to just weird names for bands.
Yeah.
'Cause we got
That's fair.
Starfucker and we got Psychedelic Porn Crumpets. So, like, it's going to be Rainbow Kitten Surprise.
Yeah, something like that.
Or, like, Totally Enormous.
I forgot about that band.
Wait a second.
Their numbers are numbering. Oh, gross.
Well, that's a peculiar answer,
Oh.
but it must be right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say Alex G. Play it safe.
Animal that a fan of ours owns as a band.
Oh, I love this kind of question. I love this kind of stuff, man. I mean, we definitely have people that own rats.
Yeah, that's not strange enough.
Okay, I'm getting there.
It's strange to me since I was born in New York. I feel like anyone that's friendly with rats is a completely different breed, but like, good for y'all, man. Good for y'all, I guess.
I was just saying.
We definitely have people that own like messed up birds, like a rescued bird.
Oh yeah.
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 That's strange, but have you seen a parrot without feathers? It's horrific.
Oh, yeah, I hate
Yeah.
It's horrific.
Not great.
that. Cook it.
Yeah.
Cook it is crazy.
I feel like it's something outside, maybe like a marmot.
Oh, I could see a marmot.
I can see a marmot, like an obese little prairie dog looking thing.
Because I was thinking like armadillo.
I don't think you can own an armadillo, though.
Really?
I don't think so.
Are they aggressive?
They are not necessarily aggressive, but they are riddled with disease.
Yeah, they're dirty. Huh?
Yeah, they're dirty.
Shoot. I think I got scammed on Facebook Marketplace, but we'll get back to that later.
Porcupine, maybe?
Porcupine, yeah, that's all. See, I was thinking like, hedgehog. That's like a cute little animal that some people do own.
Yeah.
Like I had a girlfriend in college who owned a hedgehog. Very cute.
Fair.
Porcupine, that's tough to own. Those things,
Dangerous.
they
It is.
shoot their things at you. They don't
They do.
tell you that when you learn about porcupines when you're a kid. You're just like,
Yeah.
you don't touch them. It's like, no, they can shoot them at you like
Yeah.
a gun.
Yeah.
It will poison you.
I don't know.
Bang bang.
They are.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure they are. Other than that, I was thinking maybe like a cat.
Oh, cats are so weird.
Yeah, who the hell?
Oh.
They're sick, man. I love cats.
Pictures of parrots without feathers.
And please comment down below. Like,
Yes.
you own a weird pet. I want to see what the weirdest one is. And be
Myself,
honest.
I
know
guess.
that you guys like to lie and everything.
Kind of my own pet.
I legitimately want to know.
They're gonna lie. People are gonna be like,
They are gonna lie.
Yeah,
On
oh,
a
I had
leash.
Dignan as a pet.
this morning pickleball.
He doesn't play pickleball.
He doesn't, but he sells stuff there.
He sells what?
Old Playboys.
Nice.
Sorry, my mind went somewhere else.
Oh.
Was there ever a cucumber ball?
No.
It wasn't the predecessor to pickleball.
I think that was just like racquetball. Squash, maybe.
That'd have been great.
Which is close to a cucumber, oddly enough.
Honestly,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
You can do some things with it.
Let's trace this connection.
Let's not.
Not right now, but at some point,
Yeah.
let's trace that.
3, 2, 1.
Put Dev Lemons.
Put King Giz.
This is Tame Impala.
Ah, I was so close. It's just one guy. It's one guy.
King Gizzard,
That's one guy.
Wizard, and Dev Lemons equals
Tame Impala.
I don't know about that,
Fair.
but it definitely makes sense. Starfucker and Mac DeMarco.
Yeah.
It's like the danceability with the kind of instrumentation, the psychedelic vibe.
Yeah.
And
Real.
Alice Lou, really dramatic singer-songwriters,
Not familiar.
orchestral, crazy production.
I'm not familiar with the bottom two.
1901, is that the Phoenix song? Is that the number one song?
It's gotta be.
That's hard.
Some things you just can't shed from your past.
You hate that song though.
It's a really good song.
song.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Also, I guess Dev Lemons because she is a huge Alice Phoebe Lou fan. So that's what I think of it. Thank you, Abby.
Fair.
Thanks, Abby.
Next.
Noah.
All right,
Cardi.
Noah.
Oh, Jesus.
See ya.
But hey, me too. So we got Lil Uzi Vert, we got Drake, we got Kanye, Travis Scott, and who?
This is the classic. This is the bait and switch technique here.
Has to.
Is
It
it?
has to be.
There's no reason it would be in this slot in the video.
Yeah.
So who is the curveball?
I mean, it's impossible to think. When you feel like it's the curveball setup, there's nothing.
I don't think it's a
I
curveball.
think Noah. Maybe he was born.
I think it's Cardi.
Maybe his parents still love each other, and he kind of grew up in one of those houses that's got a nice finished basement.
Right.
But when I think it gets me nowhere closer to the type of music Noah spent the most time with this year.
Now, why does your mind go there?
I don't know.
People's upbringing.
I don't know.
Do you think it's a reflection on your own? Maybe an insecurity you have?
My basement was sick, bro.
You don't have a basement.
I wish I had a basement.
I called it the jungle room.
What happened down there?
I don't know. We'd draw on the walls, try and summon ghosts.
Would you rather have had a finished basement and a
Sure.
married parents?
Sure. I guess if I really thought about it, but I guess.
Do you think that would have changed your music taste?
Changed my music taste. No.
Do you think your parents would listen to the same music if they had stayed together?
Maybe more Michael Bublé. And Boy George. My dad, big fan of those artists.
You just haven't met you yet. See, the reason I even know Michael Bublé is because I grew up with my parents together.
Yeah.
If you know a few Michael Bublé songs, your parents are together.
Yeah.
I don't know any, so
Never.
there it is.
Your mom like wasn't into the marriage anyway, and is actually happier outside of the marriage. I love Christmas time.
I was feeling the Christmas day.
Me too.
See, as you can see, big Grinch over here.
Yeah, I felt it out there.
You know what I listened to today?
What?
Bright Eyes released a Christmas song with John Prine.
Wow.
R.I.P. John Prine.
Love John.
Crazy.
I listened to it yesterday, and I've listened to it 4 times since.
This
Wow.
Let it flow.
It's John Prine talking, telling a story, talking about Christmas.
Excuse me, man.
John Prine, rest in peace, one of the craziest looking motherfuckers of all time when
Absolutely.
he was alive.
Yeah.
Like,
I gotta see what Brett looked like. I'm actually not familiar. The name sounds familiar, but let's see, bro. Okay. Hey, man, pretty swaggy, bro. Pretty swaggy. I like the hair. Okay. Little. Okay, I get it. R.I.P.
absolutely. Looked like a little Chinese guy and just wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I love those
It's
types
not crazy that he looked like he was Chinese. It was crazy that he wasn't Chinese.
That's exactly what you mean.
That's
I
real.
grew up in Kentucky. How's this?
Other favorite Christmas songs.
Christmas for Cowboys, John Denver.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like my
Stop breathing. Play by Cardi.
Christmas for Cowboys.
That one's just. Oh man.
Open range.
See, I like the non-traditional, you know, the Sufjan Christmas albums. I like those. But give me the basics.
I do love Silver Bells.
Silver Bells. That's
Silver
what I'm saying.
Bells is a
Silver
good
Bells
one.
is so good.
Trying to think, what's an actual Christmas song that I like? I don't know. I can't think of any off top.
Also, Justin Bieber, that little fucker can sing.
He can.
Christmas.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Don't forget about the fucking orchestra, though.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
They kind of invented modern Christmas music.
This is what happens in your life with the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. There's a time where you're like, wow, horniest shit I've ever heard.
Excuse me, man.
You're like, rock.
That ginger ale got me.
Boys. I love Christmas.
Wait a minute. I've never heard jingle bells like that.
I have gotta see the light show in the
Yes.
neighborhood. Two
I
neighborhoods
feel like my favorite Christmas artist soon is gonna be Leve.
over.
Yeah.
I just have to listen to her more.
Full house, and it's going crazy
Yeah.
with the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
But she dropped a Christmas album, right? Like 2 years ago.
Santa Tell Me, Ariana Grande.
That is a good one.
Let me fall in love again if you won't be here next year.
3, 2, 1.
Put the 1975.
Louis Armstrong.
This is Zach Bryan.
You were right about it being a curve. Top songs can't sing.
Okay.
You can't say if I'm Zach Bryan. Almost 61,000 minutes of music listened this year.
That's pretty decent.
You did a great job and you really threw a curveball at us.
And we couldn't hit
Honestly, bro.
Noah. Oh, we got another foreign language one. Favorite artist there.
But the name's just Jay, which is kind of funny.
We got The Weeknd, A Tribe Called Quest, Kendrick Lamar, Prince, and who?
See, now my numbers are adding up.
Yeah, there's a math equation here.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm kind of seeing it. You know, while we're talking about Christmas music, how about the barking?
Jay Dilla.
Hate it. You like dogs more than most people.
Yeah,
I like dogs a reasonable amount.
yeah.
Like when dogs are cute or dogs are fun or they're your best friend. But you like dogs when they're gross
Yeah.
and annoying.
Yes, I can't relate.
slobbery all
Yeah.
over the place.
Can't relate.
Sick.
And singing Christmas songs.
Yeah, and that's what I mean by annoying.
I want
Yeah.
like 9 dogs when I'm older, and I'm gonna take them caroling, and I'll teach them each carol. I'll say, "Boys,
Crazy.
fire it up," and they'll go.
Great idea for a Christmas movie where a guy
Yeah.
tries to do that. And
That would be
they're
sick.
Just attacking every person.
They teach them a lesson.
I don't think so. I think it'd be more about like
They teach him a lesson about how much he loves.
What's your favorite Christmas movie, bro?
what?
He learns a lesson.
I gotta give it to Home Alone.
Thought he was training the dogs to impress the girl in the neighborhood that he loved so much, but through getting the dogs, he learns that actually his true love is dog poop.
No. That
Yo.
That's
cannot-
the movie,
That
dude.
cannot be the plot of the movie.
That can be the
I
plot.
said a guy trains a crew of 9 dogs
I'm with you.
to carol door to door during Christmas time. They bark at different pitches and melodies. They harmonize at each door. But when he goes to do it in practice, the dogs end up attacking the people who come to the door.
Okay, that works, I guess. But where's the lesson he learns along the way?
There's no lesson. It's a massacre in the neighborhood.
Yikes.
People are murdered by a crew of 9 dogs.
So
Yikes.
it's just like an art movie.
I wouldn't say it's an art movie. It's more of a Christmas movie.
Fair.
No poop at all?
No.
I don't like it. I won't go see it.
Why wouldn't you go see that? It's hilarious.
I'll help you produce it and make it and write it and direct it and I'll star in it, but I'm not going to see it.
What? That's on so many. I didn't ask you to do any of those.
All right, then I definitely won't see it.
Fine. You know what? You make your stupid dog poop movie.
It's not stupid.
And
It's a
we
lesson
put it-
about love.
We put them out on the same weekend and we see who gets more views.
People like romance, bro. You're in for a harsh awakening.
People also like dog attacks.
That's true.
True.
2-1.
But Michael Jackson.
I put Tizo touchdown.
This is Outcast.
Oh,
I
man.
thought of, yeah.
That makes sense.
Makes sense. Cool.
That does make sense.
Day,
Yeah.
Prince-inspired artist, Tizo Touchdown.
Definitely.
And I went
Real.
with Prince's contemporary, Michael Jackson.
Almost 49,000 minutes of music listened to this year from Jay.
Thank you, Jay. Next, we've got Rick, also with just a K.
Interesting.
That person's name is Rick. It's short for Ricola.
Ricola.
Ricola. All right, Rick listened to Vince Staples, Mac Miller, Luke Combs, J. Cole, and
That's a turn.
Truly the outlier here.
He is.
why are ceilings made of that?
Popcorn stuff.
Whatever that
Oh,
shit is.
man.
Texture.
Yeah.
Where'd they come up with that?
It's for sad.
Horrible.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't
It's
know.
not great.
I feel like they could have come
It's not good at what it does. Luke Combs is throwing this off for me, bro. Throwing this off for me completely. Maybe, I feel like this is gonna be a curveball, and it's gonna be like Whitney Houston or something, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the ceilings in your house are like that.
They are in mine.
Really?
Yeah.
You have drop office ceilings in your house.
Yeah, it's like a chalkboard at the front, a desk much like this one, kind of like off to the side, and then a smaller desk with chairs connected to them. evenly distributed throughout the room.
Wow.
Boss at your house?
On principle, I don't really like to answer that.
And if you got fired, would you be homeless?
Fired.
Or if you got homeless, would you be fired? I don't know. It's a bizarre situation. I don't know what I'm asking.
Pretty normal house. I mean,
I thought my house was weird with the characters. This is a freak show.
I have a rotating cast of about 30 characters.
Yeah.
Yo.
Times a day. They usually kind of rotate in.
Yeah.
And they all sit down at the little desks. And I'm at the front desk talking to them and telling them about stuff. PM, they usually head out. And then I get a little time to myself. What's so weird about that?
Real.
My favorite time of the day is when we go, I'll go outside and play.
Live in a school.
What? What?
A house. You live in a house.
Yeah, it's a house.
A normal car. I don't want to.
Long and yellow.
Biggest
It's
yellow
really
school
long
bus,
and
yeah.
yellow, yeah. A what now? You said a what?
Nothing. Big car. Big yellow car.
You know what my favorite food is?
Huh.
Apples. Oh, boy. Wow, they're good.
Riley, can we just move on?
It's Mr. Savage to you. Earl sweatshirt?
Ooh, good guess.
This is Eminem.
Okay.
Luke Combs plus J. Cole kind of does equal Eminem.
Yeah.
It does.
You got North on there, one of the best rap songs
Nice.
ever. Legitimately, Vince Staples, love that song. And you listened to about 25,000 minutes of music this year.
Not bad, Rick.
That's not bad, man.
Love Eminem.
Yeah.
You know who produced Not Afraid?
Who's that?
Boy Wonder.
That's right.
And you know what else Boy Wonder produced?
The concept album
Sponsored by Bacardi.
in the music.
No way.
Music program. Not only has Boy Wonder worked with these huge artists like Eminem, Beyonce, Travis Scott, and Drake, on the concept album, he's working with artists like Bella,
Blackway,
Kyle Dion,
Floyd Fuji.
and Savannah Ray.
Let's tell them all about it.
Given the actress, they are sure multiple
Thanks.
That's wonderful, man.
Opportunity.
W ad, bro.
Let's get back into it. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
And we're back. Thanks again, Bacardi. Let's get back into it. We've got Mila.
Mila listened to the
Okay.
Monkeys, My Chemical Romance, Blur, and the Deftones.
Deftones cool.
God, I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't know. You remind me of my sister.
ABBA.
Speaking of,
Nah, that's a complete left turn. Let me be for real, bro. Maybe no one's listening to the Killers more than Deftones. That's point blank period. Maybe nah, not Blink. I'm gonna just say Nirvana, bro.
that, can dogs get braces?
Yeah.
Really?
Invisalign.
What about, has a dog ever had metal braces?
Yeah.
Really?
For sure.
I need to see that.
So cute.
It would be so.
I need to hold on.
I always imagine human teeth with the braces on them, and now I'm thinking of like all those weird dog teeth.
Yeah.
They got to be tiny little braces on them.
I got my bloodhound veneers.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. He looks
Yo,
Were they veneers like?
that's actually crazy, bruh. I've somehow never seen this before. And they look pretty much the same. They're just like slightly different. That's wild, bruh.
Human-looking veneers? Oh, that's awesome.
It was 20 grand.
Wow.
He walks into the room and he lights it up.
If you gave a dog veneers and a human tongue, could it speak?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
But it'd probably come out so stupid because the brain of a dog is
Yeah.
good.
Little.
Yeah, so it'd be like, Argentina is in North America.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Bad dog.
No.
Okay. That's good, man. Just checking. 3, 2, 1.
I put gorillas.
I put
Ooh,
Aphex
good guess.
Twin.
Good guess.
Is Radiohead.
Oh, I should have known.
Radiohead, although
I should have known.
sonically, it's kind of like the same type of people caused the resurgence in, like a Radiohead fan and a Deftones fan are not that different on the internet right now.
True.
I like to think that none of us are that different on the internet right now.
I think that's never been further from the truth.
Yeah.
Conservatives, liberals, people of all races, creeds, and credences are pretty much the same on the internet.
I mean,
They're all annoying.
Oh, okay.
True.
Where are you going with it? Go ahead.
They're all
True.
Everybody's blah blah blah.
Just
My
yapping.
opinion's best. You're wrong, little man. It's like everyone has the same tone. You know what I mean?
yeah.
The only way that you can say that all people are the same and be accepted is by saying that they're all bad.
That they all
Yep.
suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't say that
Yeah.
everybody's good or everybody's the same any other way
Yeah.
other than
True.
being like nihilist about it.
Yeah.
Like, ugh, fuck all of them.
We all have something.
Very real.
in common, and it's that we all suck. Suck eggs.
Wow, almost 100,000
Real.
minutes.
I
of
thought he was gonna say
listening.
meat,
Almost
but
too much,
that's
I would
real.
say. And R&B is your fourth song, but your top genre is still rock.
Yeah. Good for
Crazy.
You, you rock. Thanks for sending it in. Will here. Will's top artists are Saba, Red Veil, JID, Will, and who?
This, I believe, is Will who submits to our streams.
Yeah.
Because his
No
artist
way.
name is just Will.
Hey,
That's hard.
You're your own number 2?
That's honestly better than most. I feel like a lot of artists are their own number 1.
Yeah.
That's fair. I feel like most artists
Like Ice Spice.
a lot outside of Spotify.
Okay, anyways, Saba, Red Veil, JID, Will, Smino. Smino.
Spotify in their own music.
Yeah, but I think that artists who are still on the come up, you know, they got to do a little stream farming for themselves, get themselves off the ground.
Self-made.
Hey, listen, I
Word.
used to stream farm for my friends all the time, and it would ruin my Spotify Wrapped every year. And now I don't do it because I want to participate in these games, and I want to have fun. And
I
Fair.
don't care about my friends as much anymore.
I care way more about my friends than I used to.
I stream my friends' music just like regularly, you know? Sometimes here and there, but like I've never stream farmed anyone I know that makes music.
But I know that a few petty little streams here and there isn't putting money in their pockets because Spotify isn't actually paying them.
You could
True,
just
man.
spend $50 a year, and that's better than streaming their songs hundreds of times. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Hey, bro. here's
Very
$50.
crazy.
I don't think I'm gonna have time this year to listen to your music.
You give them a $13 Subway gift card,
Yeah.
and it'd do them better than streaming their music all year long. That's
Crazy.
fucked up, guys.
It
I
is
think it's fucked up. We're all still driving gas cars.
true.
I don't know.
They sound great though.
You say that usually have like
I think it's fucked up. We're not recycling everything. Why is it only plastic and glass?
recycle.
More. Recycle everything.
Not everything is recyclable.
I'll try it out. I'm gonna start recycling jokes.
You've done that.
Bills, private.
No, see,
Let's recycle it.
I saw the HIVEMIND animated version of that the other day. Hilarious.
The earth.
that's not That's not saving any sort of fuel.
Oh, have you guys ever put a pentagram on the floor with the Kool-Aid dust? And then he comes back and he sucks.
This is what I'm saying to you.
I'm saving the earth.
Proving right
Yo.
here that recycling is not effective.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not as good the second time around.
It's
You might as well
not.
Buy it new.
Yeah.
You know?
You're right. I can't wait to get a divorce. All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Put Mac Miller.
Smino.
This is Smino.
Hey! Yes, sir.
Saba.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, totally. I was going based off what I know about Will's music, and that was my.
I'm in the lead, boys.
More of Mac Miller.
Will barely even tuned into Spotify this year with a measly 14.
Crazy, bro.
140 minutes listened.
And look at that number 5 song.
A banger.
Banger with Bari.
White tea.
Thank you, Will. Thanks for streaming yourself so much. And not
That's
that
hard.
much, because it was 14,000 minutes total. Thanks for having such great music taste and for being
Real.
a Patreon member.
Alex.
Shout out to the members.
Alex loves the 90s.
Yeah, we got
Sure does.
The Smashing Pumpkins, I assume. Nirvana.
Yeah, probably.
And the Pixies, and who?
Yo, Riley. Blink 182, because why not?
Whoa.
Hey.
Sorry. We were just talking about Everclear the other day.
Yeah.
As just like 90s kind of like 1 or 2 hit wonders. There were so many of them.
Yeah.
Because it was the only era where any of these songs made sense to be on the radio.
Yep.
So not a lot of them lived past the 90s. But it's like Everclear, Better Than Ezra, Eve 6. Like they have these like huge songs that everybody knows. But their sound just kind of like settled into relative obscurity
Yeah.
over the 2000s.
Crazy.
I like it.
I like it too, but I have nostalgia for it.
I still think the 2000s just brought about a new flashier era where you couldn't make like a pretty cool rock song and be on the radio for it.
Yeah.
And doing rap.
Well, Lit had that one, yeah, My Own Worst Enemy.
Yeah.
Tell me why my car is in the front yard and I'm sleeping with my clothes on.
Cargo shorts in college, kind of era.
Yeah,
Mm.
we were not in college, and that you always say that.
Yeah.
Cargo shorts in college.
That's what it makes me think of.
You were like
That's fair.
6 years old when these songs
I
came
had
out.
older cousins, Dick. Oh, you're a dick.
Yeah.
My name is Ian.
Makes sense.
That's
Real.
Classic name for
You're a
that like that.
dick.
Okay.
You like to snowboard and like Eve 6 and shit, dude.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
is
saying,
fine. And
why
he
did
wore
you-
cargo shorts and went to IU.
Did you go to college with him?
No, but I see him when he came back and I'd be like, God damn, he's sick.
Okay.
He'd have gelled hair and cargo shorts.
Mm.
That was my idea.
Oakley's?
I think about being 8 years old and
Yeah.
playing with like Playmobiles and Legos
I
and
don't.
listening to Eve 6 on the radio.
I don't. I was listening to Bobby Caldwell.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was playing with guns.
You were listening
Mm.
No, I wasn't. Tell me how I lived my life.
to me how you lived your life.
Yeah,
You were
they
listening to
were lies.
Eminem and you were chugging Mountain Dew, whatever color they had out at the time.
burgundy green.
Livewire had just come out. I think you were on the orange. Didn't you
Yo.
put pellets of Mountain Dew Livewire in your garage after they discontinued it?
It's one time.
Yeah, but it was like 15 pellets.
Yeah.
And then they brought it back the next summer, and you're like, fuck! Pearl Jam.
But the Smiths.
This is Sublime.
56,000
Makes sense.
minutes of music listened, and your number one
That
song
makes
is
sense right there, bro.
That's hilarious.
That is awesome.
Loving is what I got.
This is a rare breed of character here.
Sure is.
It is 2023, just a reminder.
Yeah, wake
Yeah.
up, Alex. You're not in college anymore.
Cargo shorts.
Feed the kids.
The Sublime logo is so sick.
Pay your mortgage, man.
Way too much going on, but it
Yeah,
worked.
it's
It's on
sick.
shirts everywhere.
Yep.
Still, go to a music festival where they are playing electronic music that has absolutely nothing sonically in common with a Sublime song. You will
Yeah.
see that shirt.
For sure.
Thanks, Alex.
All right,
Real.
up next we got KJ.
Okay.
He's listening to Bill Withers, Bob Dylan, Frank Sinatra, Orville Peck, and who? This is probably my favorite 4 I've seen yet.
Marvin Gaye.
It would be.
What do you mean? Yeah, these are old
freaks.
Yeah, old dudes. Old dudes and a gay cowboy.
Yeah.
And Orville Peck.
This one's
It's not to me.
I mean, come on.
Quit yelling at me.
Think about it. The movies, the
Okay.
fanfare, Hollywood. We're talking musicals. We're talking Broadway.
The Mafia.
Hollywood Fix.
Okay.
Paparazzos.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Right.
You asleep? Are you living under a rock?
Sometimes.
The answer's right there, in between the lines. Don't tickle me. I made a rule. That's in the contract. I will fire you.
That's in the contract.
Really? Yeah, I will.
Okay. You're too scared of what would happen if you slapped me.
You look like a stegosaurus.
If you slapped me, I would break your fucking neck.
Stop trying to look. You know what I've noticed when I'm editing? I've noticed this.
Yeah.
Every single
think
time.
all the time.
Before we were going like this,
Yeah.
you go. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Every time. It is like unbelievable how many times.
But it's not like I'm cheating.
I know, but you can't wait 2 seconds.
It's my little treat. I need to know before everyone.
So
That's crazy.
Not?
That's crazy.
No, it's not.
I think that says something about like
What's it
your
say?
mind.
I want a little treat.
You can't wait. You go down on Christmas morning still.
I go down most days.
Good for you. Fine.
Thank you.
You go
Real.
down on Christmas morning and you look at the presents
Yeah.
before, and then you go back upstairs, pretend to be asleep,
Yeah.
and go back down because you want to know before everybody else.
I'll unwrap every one and then rewrap them.
That's what I mean. That's messed up.
It is.
It
I
is
want a little
messed up.
treat.
That's
You
crazy.
deserve it.
Me, I got the right to look over. You're the one bleeding. If I'm sitting next to you and you're playing poker and you're holding your cards like this, I'm looking.
That's so you can use it against me in the game. This one, you have no advantage, and you still do it.
Satisfies me though.
It satisfies you.
Yeah, click something upstairs. I go, oh, cool. All right.
It's fucked up.
See how I do it? You don't even get the opportunity.
I don't want the opportunity. I hear it 2 seconds later. Yeah.
Do you want to see before? Maybe you.
No.
There's your little treat. Isn't that nice? You know before them.
Who the hell is that?
No,
Elvis.
Tyler Childers.
This is Sam Cooke.
Oh, I feel like I was so close, but I don't know for real. I don't think I was that close.
Hotel.
They're in different lanes. They're in different lanes.
Sam Cooke, one of the greatest voices of all time.
Don't know much about
Real.
Story.
Don't know much biology.
KJ almost listened to 56,000 minutes of music this year. In your top songs is Canuck Chase by Lobby Sefri, one of my favorite songs of all time. Probably in the top 1 or 2 favorite songs of all time right there.
Real.
Bring It On Home to Me, which is like my favorite Sam Cooke song.
Thanks, KJ. Sorry,
Nice,
I
man.
guessed The white guy instead of
Tough.
the better guy, Sam Cooke.
Yeah. Megan.
Megan.
Megan is next.
Never heard of Citizen.
Citizen.
Nice.
Beyonce.
Nice.
Mac Miller.
Nice.
Paramore.
Nice.
And who?
Nice.
Citizen. Shout out Toledo, Ohio.
Number 1. Everything in me wants to guess Megan Thee Stallion just because her name's Megan, but I'm gonna say what am I gonna say? I don't even know what I'm gonna say. This is actually throwing me a lot here.
Toledo, Ohio's own Citizen.
One of the better bands to ever come out of there.
Probably the band I've seen the most in my life. I think I've seen them like 30 times.
You saw Paramore this year, right?
Well, yes, I did.
You're drinking a mojito right now.
I wanted to. They didn't come here.
Ask a question?
What does Paramore mean as a word? It's not like Paramount, right?
I don't think so.
Spelled differently.
I've looked it up multiple times,
You are.
and I forgot.
Especially the illicit partner of a married person.
Oh, yeah. It's like a mistress.
Oh.
Real.
What?
Who is it, bro? Pierre Bourne,
Per amore.
Oh yeah, Paramore.
the #1 rated mixtape of all time.
So it means like you love them, but they're in a pair. I did see Paramore this year, and it was fantastic. Haley Williams is unbelievable as a front woman.
And I was on
She is.
Beyonce's tour for half the year.
No, you weren't.
I was a box. Yeah, I was.
You're a box? What do you
Like,
mean?
They kept cables and shit in me. I disguised myself as a box so I could go on half of Beyonce's tour seamlessly.
That's just not true.
Yes,
There's
it
no
is.
way you made yourself a box.
Imagine, bro.
Box impression then.
Can't now, dude.
Also, SpongeBob.
Box shape, and now I'm like I'm doing a different project.
What's this project?
I'm gonna be the football for the Super Bowl.
No, you're what? No.
I'm gonna be.
How?
Because I'm the greatest actor of this generation. And instead of acting like characters or like other people do, I study the role of an inanimate object and I become that object. And I insert myself into amazing situations.
Well, I have a question then.
Go ahead.
Why'd you only go on half of the Beyonce tour?
Well, I got bored of it. She never switched up the set list once. And
Oh man.
Do you have any future aspirations you're
Real.
gonna let us in on? Like things you want to be, objects?
I've always wanted to win the Westminster Derby. Or
That's where they race the dogs, huh? The dogs. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So it's like the dog show, but they race
with
the dogs.
Kentucky
Yeah.
Derby. Yeah. It's actually a day before the Kentucky Derby is the Derby. They take the winners of the past 5 years and they race them. Yeah.
Nice.
That's crazy.
No idea.
They put even smaller jockeys on them.
Never heard of that. Wow.
Yo.
Tiny little jockeys. Yeah.
Bird-sized men.
That's cool. And you want to be not one of the bird-sized men. You want to be one of the dogs, I believe. One of the dogs.
Yeah, so in order to do that, I
Yo.
have to win Westminster first as a dog.
Right.
And then the following year, I can be in the Westminster Derby.
Yeah.
And I know it's a ways down
Real.
the road, but I was hoping you could be my little bird man. That would ride me to victory.
I would never be able to shrink to that size.
I could show you.
I could probably have my dad's side of the family help you become a dog. Oh.
It's all acting.
So you're some sort of shapeshifter.
Yeah, I guess.
Are you tired all of a sudden? Your eyes are like,
Fucking
wow, what the heck?
It's hard work becoming a football. 3, 2, 1.
I put little
Real.
I put turnstile.
This
Good
is
guess.
Charlie XCX.
Ah, okay.
Dude.
Music listener here, Megan.
And you got claws, ringtone,
Good taste.
crash. Oh wow, this is like almost entirely Charlie XCX. Mad at Me
taste.
Could be Samia.
Nice.
Hey, that's a very eclectic list, and I like every artist on your top 5, so
Yeah, shout out Megan.
pretty sick. Shout out to Megan.
Fair.
Another member of the Owen Army.
Oh, and we got Jack Harlow, Tyler the Creator, Drake.
Masayoshi Takanaka.
Okay, and who is that?
Great.
Amazing.
Top
You
4.
would love the album covers, and I think you would appreciate the grooves. One of
Yeah.
the best artists maybe ever. Tony's
Really good groups.
Genre?
vibes, like real,
Literally.
clean, I don't know, Japanese yacht rock jazz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And top artist, we don't know. This one's weird, because if what you're
Jack, Tyler, Drake. Maybe
saying is true,
I don't know.
you're not trying to throw me off.
I'm not.
We've got like happy yacht rock, funk, jazz, fun stuff.
Yeah.
And then you got Drake, Tyler, and Jack Harlow.
yeah, this is throwing me off.
Is the Masayoshi moment like a turning point? Like, is this really your favorite kind of music? In that vein? Or is Masayoshi the outlier here?
That's the thing.
I wanted to say that in the last video. Really
Real.
great year though. Strong year
Yeah.
of music. Really handled a lot of what I felt was unwarranted hate super well. I was watching him on Call Her Daddy podcast. The dude
I meant to watch that.
seems like just so chill, like and so laid back. I don't know,
Real.
someone like you'd want to spend time with, but more than that, just as a fan of music, someone you'd want to like listen to their music.
What's this? What is this? What is
Fair.
this?
Just wanted to give Jack Harlow a little shout out for
I
such
feel
a
like
great
you
year
have
of music.
confusing feelings about Jack Harlow.
Big shout out. I don't know what's confusing about that.
Shout out Jack, man.
Feels like he occupies a bigger space in your brain than you would like to admit. Think about how handsome he is and everything
him out.
often.
So chill.
The reason
Okay, let me guess for real. I don't know. And I'm actually kind of mad, but not surprised that there has not been a single EDM artist on any of these lists. Not even one. But I'm not surprised. I feel like HIVEMIND fans do not rock with EDM like that. Anyways, Baby King.
He is
Bring up
handsome, though. That's a good
Drewski
point.
so much is
That's a good
because
point.
he's close to Jack Harlow.
That's a good point, too.
Like you bring up Drewski a lot.
That's
True.
a good point, actually.
Yeah.
And the handsome stuff, too. You made a really good point with that.
You also listen
Really?
to his music. Like you will come in singing his songs.
Yeah, fair.
I don't want no whips and chain, girl. You can't.
That's actually just a sample. His part's more like, I'm vanilla, baby.
Yeah.
Always welcome on the show, Jack.
I really feel like you need to sort some stuff out about what Jack Harlow means to you.
Bought a
Real.
t-shirt, actually. I bought a Jack Harlow t-shirt today.
Really?
Not because I wanted it.
Then why'd you buy
Because I
it?
needed it. I needed it.
Needed it.
Yeah, it was an impulse inside of me. Told me.
Wow.
You wearing a Jack Harlow t-shirt seems weird.
I don't think I'm gonna wear it. I think I'm gonna put it in my closet under some candles.
Dude,
What?
I would say I'm excited for this to develop, but I'm just not. I'm like,
Jack.
I do not want to make our show all about Jack Harlow. It just
Neither
seems
do
like
I.
a
I just want to
waste.
give him the credit that's due.
I mean, he seems cool,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, he seemed pretty cool.
Huge opinion.
Put the loving on me.
He's not my favorite artist, but he did have a pretty good year.
Daft Punk.
I put Travis Scott.
This is Ryan Gosling.
This is Ryan Gosling.
Oh, from the Ken.
Ken, La La Land, Place Beyond the Pines.
Oh, yeah, no, I just mean like from this year, the music would be the Ken, like the #1 songs, I'm Just Ken.
It could be his song, yeah,
That is his song.
for sure.
It just is.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't
I
know?
don't know.
This is a troll, bro. 25,000 minutes. This is definitely a troll, bro. It's easy to do that. That's a troll. That has to be a troll.
The Ken Carson song.
So his top song, bro, only played that like after the movie dropped, and that's it. Nothing else. All this other stuff is from before the soundtrack dropped.
It's
Some yeet.
That might have been the hardest one to guess that we've gotten so far.
Literally.
God, I love
I would
it.
have never guessed him.
Watch Blue Valentine when you get the chance.
I've seen it.
Really?
Mm.
Fire.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
That's rare that
The
happens.
Nice Guys is good.
No, it's not. It's very, very common that you underestimate me.
Well, when it comes to movies.
Oh, no. It's very, very underestimate me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Well, it's just rare that you've seen a movie I'm telling you about.
Not true. You started watching movies like 2 years ago. Thank you, Owen.
That's funny.
Shelby.
Ooh.
We've got Throne, Migos, Dev Lemons, and Young Thug.
Dev
This is a
Lemons.
great lineup.
This one makes a lot of sense to me.
You just have an answer off the bat?
Oh yeah, one made clear sense. A mix of like Atlanta rap, Dev Lemons, and Throne.
Oh, and who's Throne?
Throne's like a noise rock group from Cabo San Lucas.
Okay.
Yeah. You had to think about it.
I had to think about how I was gonna pronounce.
What's your
Cabo
favorite
San
Throne
Lucas.
song?
My favorite Throne song is "Mud in the Basket."
In the Basket, huh?
Yeah, it's actually one of the earlier.
I've never
songs.
heard that one yet.
It's an earlier
Never
one.
heard of that one.
It's
Oh.
off
Crazy.
of an EP that I got at a thrift store with my grandpa, who's dead.
When'd you
Wow.
get it?
Sorry for your loss. Yeah,
Sorry.
it's either
I'm gonna say. Yeah, Travis Scott.
12.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. The band, I don't think the band existed at that time, but that's weird. that
It
you
could have
found
been.
that.
Oh, actually, no. I was flipping the 12. It was 2021.
Just say you don't know who a band is and it'll be all right.
My grandfather's dead.
My uncle is a chupacabra. Can't believe all that stuff we got to deal with.
That's why there's no goats in your family. 3, 2, 1.
Break-ins.
Token.
This is
Good guesses.
Future.
Oh man, that makes way more sense.
You barely listen to music this year, so that's why.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Minutes. I mean, they shouldn't even give
It's
you.
nothing. They literally.
For more
They shouldn't.
this year.
That's not true.
You shouldn't get a wrapped if you have under 20,000.
I cooked at least 4 pot roasts.
And they were 4,000.
You gotta earn it.
You gotta let them slow cook, baby. That's how they get soft.
We're not even going to go through your top songs because you probably listened to them twice.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
thank you.
Justin.
All right, Justin. Brockhampton. Justice.
Ooh.
Rina Sawayama. Kendrick Lamar. And who?
Justin.
Okay.
It's like Justin.
Do you remember Justice? D-A-N-C-E. That one song?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Just as far.
Didn't need it.
I liked that song.
It's fine. Could have lived without it.
It's good.
Who sampled Justice recently?
Tim McGraw.
No, it was like a big rap song.
Could it have been Ice Spice?
Actually, you know what? It was Lil Uzi Vert with Snow Strippers on that song Fire Alarm.
Wow.
That's a Justice sample?
morning.
Why'd you do that?
Wow. Anyways, and there's the EDM I've been looking for because technically, Anyways, I'm gonna guess Troye Sivan. I muted.
How's that gonna help you?
People that are on the organ donor list get into more accidents.
Really? By
Really?
What's this?
Good enough.
Really? So you
Maybe I
A
should.
surprising amount, honestly. You can see the number and go, huh?
So do you think
Yeah.
that one of those government organizations is sending out cars to kind of cause stuff?
Yeah.
I'm an organ donor.
Same.
You don't go outside much, though.
True. Come
Real.
to think of it, though, a lot of DoorDashes have gotten in car accidents right outside of my house.
Yikes.
Like, I'll DoorDash something, and like almost every single one gets in a fiery crash in front of my house.
Yikes, dude.
Watch your back.
And it's always like a black SUV that comes out of nowhere, crashes into the car, and then just leaves, but leaves like a big fiery mess. And usually there's somebody running around on fire for a second, and then they perish.
Yeah.
That's what I usually
Yikes.
do with DoorDash, but wow. And the last time I was at the doctor, he did start drooling a little bit and said, "Look at those."
Oh?
Can I touch
was-
those kidneys?
That was weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that with the organ donor thing. It's dangerous business walking out your front door.
It is. 3, 2, 1.
Sure is, man.
Daft Punk for this one.
I put Oliver Tree.
This is Daft Punk.
Wow. That's crazy.
Justice really clued me in there. And Daft
Real.
Punk, I mean, how could you not listen to them when they released the no drums version of Random Access Memories?
Thank God.
I mean, come on. It's irresistible. You gotta listen to that. What a good idea. You know what? I wish this album had no drums on it.
Perfect.
How many times have I said that? We got it.
I still haven't listened to Drumless yet.
Natalie listened to a lot of Hozier, Taylor Swift,
Okay.
Hippocampus, Half Alive, and Who.
This is a funny name. I kind of like his voice.
Yeah, you know what's interesting is when Hozier first came out with the Take Me to Church song.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, oh, this is one of those guys.
Yeah.
I know so many people who that's like their favorite artist of all time.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of like Adele for guys or something.
Yeah.
I never really put much like
Real.
stock in that song, the
Yeah.
Take Me to Church song, but it makes sense that there's like a catalog behind that. I just
Yeah.
never.
Yeah.
So I can't.
Me
judge a
either.
Hozier fan.
I haven't. I want to because I've heard so much about bro, but that's the only to this day. That's the only thing I know.
Sounds
And it's a really good song and a good video.
For like a special hose that like comes out of the wall outside.
I was gonna say, like, the only time I ever really heard Hozier growing up was like, "Oh, hose your feet off, it's time for dinner." I was playing in the mud a lot. That's what I was doing. You got red ants all over you. Go hose your legs off.
You're covered in millipedes. Hose them dogs off.
Hey, you might have lice or ticks. Hose your head off and come in for dinner.
And my license hits.
This is odd. Maybe maybe Mumford and Sons, bro.
What?
Is Mumford and Son? I forgot. Whatever the name of that guy is.
You said that you had boobs as a kid. You just didn't.
Oh,
I have lace or tits. And I say, I know which ones I got, Pop. Boing, yoing.
This is not productive. That's 21 Pilots.
good guess.
And dance.
This is the 1975.
Oh man.
About it, but I
Okay.
Half Alive and the 1975. That's a big fan base overlap, but 21
Didn't know
Pilots
that.
even more so. So that's what I was kind of banking on there. But
Here we are again with the POV indie too.
POV indie.
Weird.
Listen to Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift treats Maddie Healy like the little baby boy he is. Pretty good amount of listening this year for you, Natalie. 27,000 minutes.
Yeah, no, there's.
What is
Alright.
our gauge for this? Like sometimes we're like not a lot of music. It'll be like 44,000. And sometimes it's 27,000. We go, great, a lot of listening this year.
Well, in Natalie's case, listening to these 5 artists that much is a lot of listening.
That is true though.
Listen to the 1975 easily that amount on their own. One of my favorite bands.
Fair.
They just released a live version of I Like America and America Likes Me Too that is unbelievable.
Thanks, Natalie, for sending it
Real.
in. Have fun POV indie in your way into next year. Lucas.
Lucas, we got Gunna, Destroy Lonely, Ken Carson, Cochise.
Playboy Cardi.
This
This is the easiest one so far.
gotta be the easiest one yet.
It is. It is.
Feels like it should be.
It is.
Yeah, there's
It's either Cardi or Thug, but I'm gonna guess Cardi.
A really obvious number one, but that number one we guessed in the first video.
Yeah, that was so long.
I wonder if this is Lucas' show.
It was a week ago.
Weeks feel like years these days. You know what I mean?
Did I tell you about the charity I'm starting?
Really?
Starting a charity for time travelers from the 1800s that drops them directly in a busy casino.
Oh, dude, that's a great.
It's gonna be really cool. I'm just it's kind of a charity and kind of a prank show that I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna film their reactions because
course.
obviously, you know what
A lot
I
of
mean.
them.
Yeah.
A lot of them are gonna have heart attacks.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
A lot of them are gonna be it'll be like Vertigo, I guess. You might get
Maybe.
Yeah.
and confused and whatever. That's going to be hilarious.
But most of them are going to have a lot of fun.
I'd say a few of them. I don't think most of them.
I think you're underestimating the amount of degenerates that were around in the 1800s.
Oh, there were a lot of them.
Oh, I don't.
They were just broke.
I'm not saying that like the type of behavior is going to give them a heart attack. I'm saying it's the
machines.
lights, the flashing. They're not used to any of that shit. It's gonna be shell shocked. But at the same
Real.
time, I have to imagine that people from the 1800s did dream in color at least.
At least.
So they'll maybe have imagined a place as beautiful as the modern day casino. Hopefully they can then adapt. And if these
Fair.
people do survive that first stop at the casino, do you have any ideas of where I should take the survivors?
Strip club.
Strip club?
Absolutely.
Future really loud with like
I was gonna say, take them straight to Magic City. The first BBO they see is just gonna make them drop, dude. Trust. Yep.
and like a $26 beer.
Yep.
I've never seen a buttocks that big.
Give me another Pilsner.
What is
Why
this
are they
music?
British?
1800s is British. What is this music? Oh, this is future. No, I know. But what's the music? Dude, this is future. No, I know. I'm still adapting. I'm still a bit confused. I'm used to the 1800s, but I'm just wondering who's the musical artist that we're listening to? It's Hendrix, man. Jimi Hendrix. So does sound different.
Yo.
But Lil Yachty.
Good guess.
China.
This is so Fago.
Really added up to Black China.
Wow.
Yes, but anyway.
I didn't see that coming, man.
Minutes of listening.
There's some Yachty.
Did a good job this year.
I bet you smoke weed.
I don't think people.
W for Fago, man.
I really don't think they do.
Benjamins,
Oh, like a pen, like a vape pen or whatever.
blinkers, doing blinkies with the boys.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're not doing that anymore. I think they mostly spend their money on Rick
Yeah.
or Leticia. Artistas mais tocados. We got Fraxi, Food House, Ravenna Golden, Dorian Electra, and who? Now this
Someone else I have not heard of.
might be the easiest one of the day. I think.
For real?
I think so. Unless it's a curveball, could be. But
All signs are pointing to one house for you.
yeah, absolutely.
Roads lead north. Is that what they say?
They
I'm
should-
gonna say El Alpha.
It's like blatantly untrue.
Okay.
Yeah, roads go all sorts of directions.
My road only
Real.
goes to my plug's house. It's the only road I know. If I'm on literally any other road, I'm lost. Unless I'm on the road that goes to my plug's house.
I usually get an
Crazy.
instant from my plug's house, but the car keeps fucking exploding right in my driveway.
You're saying that about the
Every
door.
It's so weird. It's like it gets hit by like a ray gun. It's like a rocket launched. And it's so weird, 'cause I want my driveway.
Orbital
My
cannon.
plug, I go, hey, did you give it to the delivery person? And the plug goes, well, yes, of course. Should be there any moment. And I say, yeah, well, there's just a big fiery explosion in my driveway.
These ain't my drugs.
I didn't order a big fiery explosion.
Yo.
Never order that.
And then the plug goes, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. We'll get this sorted out. And then we get it sorted out through the delivery company. And they're like, yeah, it looks like you got fucking obliterated or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those
Yikes,
things.
dude.
It's like growing up. You just kind of like, whatever. Like you learn stuff. Like it's
Yeah.
like one of those life things.
Part
like,
of it.
We'll all should have been an organ donor, but whatever.
3, 2, 1.
Real.
Yes.
Limp Biscuit.
It is 100. Get.
That makes so much more sense than Limp Biscuit.
Okay.
Of minutes on.
Oh my god!
Wow, dude. That's the lowest I've seen.
Music just so you could send this in?
You got Hollywood Baby and Dumbest Girl Alive.
Dumbest Girl Alive's banger.
Banger. Hyperpop favorite genre, of course. Or sorry, Henero.
Yeah, not my thing, man.
Lo siento, Leticia.
Next up is Tony from The Office.
Tony.
No way.
Tony is our friend who works here.
Yeah, Tony was listening to Max B, Drake,
Hard.
Ethereal, and who?
And by the way, the only reason I said Tony, our friend who works here, is because
Yeah.
you said Tony from The Office. I wanted
he's
to make
from The
people
Office.
to think that he's from The Office, the show.
I've actually seen the show, which you have not. Know that there's no guy in the show called Tony.
Yeah.
So when I say Tony from The Office, instantly in The Office viewers' mind, they go,
Yeah.
"Oh, that Office. Oh, must be their office. It's like a
Tony from the credits.
In my defense, you know why I don't watch The Office?
why?
Because I don't want to have to say I'm a The Office fan. Just like grammatically, right? I'm a The Office fan. Ah,
You say I love The Office.
but
Yeah.
I love it. What do I just like it a lot?
I like The Office a lot.
Nah, I'm a The Office fan.
You don't have to say that.
You never have to say that.
No reason to say that. I'm a Parks and Recreation fan. So easy. So easy to say.
I mean, I
I'm a
guess.
Curb Your Enthusiasm fan. Boom.
Community?
I should know this. Tony's my friend.
I've got some guesses.
I'm gonna say Pierre Bourne. I just want to see Pierre up here, man.
I know he plays Ethereal a lot at the office, and he was obsessed with Drake when he dropped. I don't know who Budgie is, but it sounds like a cartoon character, maybe from like a children's show.
Real.
DJ, a lot of soul sampling stuff, kind of like Knowledge-esque.
Okay.
Tony loves knowledge, but listens to knowledge on Twitch almost exclusively.
Fair.
Lil Yachty.
Megan Thee Stallion.
This is D'Angelo.
Ooh, okay.
This man's got taste.
Andy listens to
Love to
music
see it,
in
man.
a lot of different places.
Yeah.
Real.
The reason I picked Lil Yachty is because basically every time I walk into that room, he's playing a Lil Yachty music video.
Yeah, it's true. This is a lot of music videos.
Spotify was
Fair.
over 30,000 minutes of his listening, but D'Angelo, number one.
Chicken grease.
That's hard, man.
Whoa.
Thank you, Tony. We love you.
Debbie Tony.
DJ Grant.
The moment you've
G.
all
Willikers.
this is DJ
Japanese house, nice.
Top 5 artists of the year. We've got the Japanese House, Toledo, Indigo D'Souza, Future, and who?
I'ma say Sade.
God, is it easy?
God, it's so easy.
I'd like to think it's easy. Maybe there's a surprise in here, but Grant's music tastes. Eclectic, tasteful, sad, and yearning. Sad.
Sad.
Even Future.
Okay.
He listens to the sad Future song.
Real. Percocet and stripper joint?
Future song comes out and he says, who is this? 2-1.
Adrian Lanker.
Big Thief.
It is Adrian Lanker.
Nice.
That was what I was kind of debating between for a second, because Adrian Lanker is the lead singer of Big Thief. But
Fair.
I figured there was more solo Adrian Lanker for Grant to absorb in this year than Big Thief stuff.
Understandable.
It's the song, the
Vampire Empire.
Vampire Empire. That song was a huge hit for Big Thief.
That was fire.
And Born for Loving You. Another great song, according to Grant.
Zombie.
W top 5.
Really rip your cock off and throw it in a butter bath.
Right. I guess that's what it will do.
God, so sad.
And Grant just narrowly edged out Tony in minutes listened.
That's strong.
Also, you gotta love seeing Anna Sun by Walk the Moon still making the top 5. I mean, that's cool. It's been years,
cool.
but that's Ohio pride
Still
right
a
there.
banger.
Real.
Grant and Tony for sharing theirs, as well as everyone else who's
W man. Yeah, I didn't make it.
here. This is true.
I'm not surprised. Next year.
I love it so much. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Remember to get your listening started now, because we're gonna do this again a year from now.
See you then.
But thank
Absolutely.
you to everybody who joined the Patreon. Thanks for all the
I'm gonna be
support.
locked in, bro.
Sending us your raps.
For real.
And stay tuned for more stuff on there. We often ask the Patreon to help us with games, or you can participate in
I need to turn
games.
noties on.
There's extra content on there, so we appreciate all of the support once again. Other than that, we'd like to once again thank our sponsor for today's video,
Bacardi.
W drank.
Music Liberates Music, the concept album, available to stream on all platforms now, or order a vinyl and it will ship to you in January.
It's actually fire. They let me listen to the demos before it came out. Tons of good songs on there if you're fans of R&B or rap.
And shout out
Nice.
to Wanda. And that leaves only one thing to do, Graydon. Would you leave these wonderful people with some advice to live their lives by?
Tonight, before you go to sleep, get a good night's sleep.
That's been on my TV. We love you, appreciate you, and we'll see you.
That's deep right there, bro.
How long do you think it's going to be in years of doing this that HIVEMIND fans start to dedicate their entire year to making a Spotify Wrapped that would be perfect for this? As in, like, the first 4 artists on it are
Yeah.
like Drake, Young Thug, Future, Travis Scott, and their number 1 artist is Glenn Campbell.
Yeah.
There's definitely some people that are working on that.
Do the curveball thing. Like, they're doing
are.
math in their head.
Yeah.
And they're like, how much do I have to listen to Vanessa Carlton to make her my number 1 artist while keeping the rest of my music listening normal?
I feel like it'd be damn near impossible to do that.
I feel like people
I think it'd be
are gonna
easy.
start doing it. And I'm excited for it in a certain way. Like, what is the funniest possible picture we could be looking at?
Yeah.
Other Spotify Wrapped? I like thinking of that. Making
Fair.
it happen is a different thing because
Yeah.
that takes a whole year, but
It does.
time starts now.
I feel like mine's the funniest one I've seen yet. Mine is Bob Dylan at the top and Eminem at the bottom.
That is kind of crazy.
Like rappers.
Hey, bruh. W video, man. I'm excited for next year. Like I said, definitely gotta make it next year. I'll be on time. Shout out to the members, you know. So that should be cool, man. And I think I'll have a better top 5. This year, my top 5 was cool, but you know, hopefully next year I have some more variety in there. Cause it was just straight rap, bro. Straight rap. That's it. But yeah, man. W vid.